Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Just wanted to share with you today some devotional ideas for 2024. Um, these are all just a few that I've had, either I have had and used or have recently purchased. So we'll start with these three here. These are all One Step Closer devotional guides by Candace Bure. You can purchase these on Dayspring.com. These are also, if your local Walmart has the Dayspring area, some Walmart has that now. They have them there. And I also did recently see these in a Ollie's store, which is like a overstock warehouse type store. And they were super cheap in there also. So, but I do have the One Step Closer Bible that I use. It's the NLT. I have a review on this if you want to go take a look at that. I actually have two of those. I have the large print and the regular print. But these devotional guides, I have three different ones. I have One Step Closer Wild Hope, From Worrier to Warrior, and Unstoppable. So we'll just take a look and I'll show you how these are laid out as your place for your name, the start date and end date, and then the devotional guide. And so you'll see here that the contents listed shows that this is a, let's see if that'll focus for you. I'm not sure if that's going to focus well. Might be better just to see it from there. It'll show you that it's a 30-day devotional. And then there's an introduction and letter from Candace. And then the quick Q&A. So just some questions and answers about having a relationship with God and salvation questions. And then instructions on how to use this devotional guide. And then you go into day one. And then you have your title of the day, your scripture, your devotion. Well, it starts here, your scriptures here, that's printed here. And then your devotion. And then you have some questions that you can answer. Then you have an act on it page where gives you basically this is kind of like your SOAP method as well. Your think on it is more of your interpretation or observation from scripture. And then your act on it is, of course, your action. You're putting that scripture into action and how you'll use that. And then another scripture at the bottom. And then I'll show you, goes to the second page. And same sort of format. Your devotion, your think on it, and your act on it. Every page, every day is the same format. And I'll come back and show you a couple other things here in a few minutes. I love how colorful this is, how the pictures are, it's got pictures throughout and the colors that match. And it's got a lot of information, like really digging deep into how to put these scriptures into practice. And then you have your final day, and then there's information about Candace Bure Bible and other devotional books that she has, and then how you can get the books, Dayspring, And then all of the publishing information is in the back. But one thing I did want to show you is at the end of every day, there is the Act on It QR code. So let me see if I can show you how this works. Let's see if I can get a good... So if you see here, when you put your camera on the QR code, it gives you the... try again. I'm trying to do this with one hand. It gives you the website to go to. And then this pulls up, okay, it's Unstoppable Day 3, and that is where I scanned from, is Day 3. And then it gives you a place where you can put in your email to unlock the content. And once you do that, there's a video content for each and every day of the devotion. So usually it's like a 1 to 3 minute video, and you can watch each day of the content, video content that goes with that day's devotion. So that's an added extra feature for these devotionals, is every day has the QR code that will take you to that specific day. And then you can look, these are laid out exactly the same, 30 days, the same information in the front as far as how to use it. And then this one is the Worrier to Warrior, and it is laid out the same and has that QR code for every day. So same thing here. And then Wild Hope is again a 30 days, and you have the same layout and design. So you have your scripture, your devotional content, your think on it, your act on it, and your QR code that will give you that video or extra resource of information. So those are 3 really good devotionals, 30 days each, so that would take you through 90 days or the first 3 months of the year. The next one that I have is Henry and Richard Blackaby, Experiencing God Day by Day Devotional and Journal. And this one goes along with, if you've ever done their Experiencing God Bible study. That's where these devotions come from. But there's your publishing information, and then your introductory information, and then it goes straight into day 1. And so it talks about resolutions, and then, because everybody makes resolutions on January 1st. Well, not everybody. A lot of people do. I don't particularly do New Year's resolutions, but I have goals and plans and things that I want to accomplish, but they're usually more tied to just planning ahead for things in my personal spiritual walk, and then church and work and those kind of things. It's not really resolutions. It's more or less just planning. But anyway, you have your title, and then your scripture, and then your devotional content, and then you have a place where you can journal from either the scripture or the devotion or things that you want to pull out. Every day is the same with this one, and this is 365 days. So you do have a full year of your title, your scripture, your devotional, and an area to journal for the entire year. So this would be an option too that you could use for 2024. And then in the back you have your index of all of the days, where the scripture is coming from, and the title of that that particular day's devotion. And then you also have in the back an index of subjects. So friendship, God's provisions, holiness, temptation, success, all of those things. So if you're looking for a specific topic or something, you can come back here to the index of subjects. And then you also have an index of scriptures. So if you are studying a particular book of the Bible and you wanted to use this as a resource rather than a daily devotional, say for instance you're studying the book of Mark, you could come back here and see all of the devotions that are pulled from the book of Mark and read those and tie those into your study of that book. So you have all of that through the entire Bible, and then you have some information about the authors, and then the information on the back. And of course I did get this at Mardell. I'll try to link these below. You all know I always use the coupon for Mardell if something's not on sale. This was 20% off already. So I'll link this if I can find it on Mardell's website for you. You can probably also get it from Amazon. These I did purchase from Dayspring. I'll try to link those down below as well. And I know that you can look at your Walmart because they do have Dayspring sections now. And if you have an Ollie's near you, you probably could get them a little cheaper on at either Walmart or Ollie's. And then the last devotion I want to show you is this Bible Trivia devotional, 365 devotions to enlighten and brighten your day. And I did also purchase this from Mardell. I'll link this down below also. Their devotionals are usually 20% off. But this is just a little fun devotional. And it's got that cute, fun inside cover. You have your title page, your production or your publishing information, and then a scripture here in the very first page, your introduction, and then you start with January 1. So the thing that makes this different, this would be fun as like a family devotional if you do family devotions each night, or even couples, or if you taught a Bible study, you could, throw out 3 or 4 of these questions each week and maybe share a devotional that goes with it. However you wanted to use that. That's just a few ideas that I thought of. But so each day is, you have your date at the top, your title, and then you have a trivia question. So this one is finish this verse. And then you have a devotional that's related to that. And then your scripture and some questions to initiate prayer or thoughts to, pull that devotion all together. And then if you notice at the bottom, you turn it upside down, you actually have the answer to the questions. So that one's finished the verse, but then there's others through here as like, martyred for Jesus, May 29th. Who was the first of the 12 disciples to be martyred? And then you can turn it around and there's your answers. James, the brother of John. And then your explanation or your devotion that's related to that question, to give you further detail and insight on that scripture that's involved with that. So that's a cute little devotion too, that kind of gets you thinking and seeing, those trivia questions, and then actually being able to know and understand those questions as they're answered. So those are just a few ideas for devotionals that you can use for the new year. I'll try to link these down below. If you have any comments, questions, please leave them in the comments section. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. I'll be putting out some new videos over the next couple of weeks that I think you'll definitely want to see, that will help you going into the new year. And again, any comments or questions, leave them down below. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching and for the comments that have been left on previous videos. I enjoy knowing what things are helpful to you and what resources you're adding to your own personal collection, because it helps me to plan these videos and know really what to share with you. I have a lot of stuff, and I obviously cannot share everything, but I want to share things that have been helpful to me that I think might be helpful to other people so that they can grow their own relationship with the Lord. So thank you for watching. Be blessed and be a blessing to someone today.